welcome to another session of Let's Talk doTERRA product training today. And I would like also to welcome all the viewers on our FB Live on our Facebook page. So now, before we begin to our training, allow me to introduce to you our two wonderful speakers for this afternoon. Okay, first off, she is a digital marketer, social media manager, and a Google Ads expert. She is currently a chief marketing officer and a co-founder of Star 5 Digital Solutions. She likes yoga, hip hop, Tabata, and modern meditation. Please welcome EO expert and wellness advocate, Ms. Leia Lanyohan. And of course, our second speaker, she is a chemical engineering graduate. She actually had a feasibility study about essential oils. She is a mom, outdoor enthusiast, and currently an operations support specialist. She also loves hiking, climbing, and other exciting outdoors activities. Please welcome EO trainer and wellness advocate, Ms. Anne Bonifacio.
Hello, everyone. Hi.
Hello.
Thank you for coming. Hi,
Yes, we're so
Anne.
excited. Hi, Leah.
Yes, super excited to share with you today about the oils for outdoors. Currently, I am diffusing. Anne, what are you diffusing right now?
Yes, I do have my energizing oil, which is peppermint, and I love it.
Pareho tayo. I'm also
Yeah.
diffusing peppermint right now, even though I'm outdoors. It's my favorite.
Yes.
So, yeah, my gosh, I miss the outdoors, and I'm sure a lot of you here are missing the outdoors as well. You know, the nature, the mountains, the beach, right? But soon,
Yeah.
soon this will be over, and we will get to enjoy the outdoors again. And after this session, you'll discover the oils that me and Anne are going to share that would make your outdoor activities more fun, and plus you are more protected. Right, Anne?
Yes, that's right. Okay, and also for anyone that enjoys the outdoors, those who loves hiking and
Mm.
camping or spends the weekend of just exploring around, there are a lot of great essential oil options you can use. They have also great benefits and will make your time in outdoors more enjoyable.
That's
So,
right.
yeah.
That's right. So, okay, let's start. So,
Yes.
just for newbies here, let me quickly define what are essential oils. Essential oils are from plant parts like the bark, the roots, the flowers, and the seeds. These oils are used by plants for functions that protect them, keep them healthy, and that keep the predators away. So, today, me and Anne will share with you these natural gifts of the earth that has the ability to protect themselves from insects and seasonal threats. And it is amazing to know that we can enjoy these protective properties of plants by knowing which oils and how to use them. Right?
That's
So,
right.
how to use essential oils for outdoors. Next slide, please. So, in this, you will discover which oils can be used as a sunscreen, as a natural sunscreen. Bruise, cream, sunburn lotion, insect repellent, mouthwash, sanitizer, deodorant, and even lip balm. So these oils are so versatile that you can use them in a lot of ways, and it's very, very helpful when you travel or go outdoors. So let's start with oils that can combat seasonal threats. I call these oils the soldier oils because these oils help push our immune system to do their best, to do their job at their best. And Anne will share later on the oils about when you go out to under the sun, and the one
Yeah.
that keeps the bugs away. So for now, it's my show.
Stay tuned
Ako
later.
muna. Ako
Yes.
muna. Show ni Anne later. Sige. So let's
Okay,
start
take it
with On
away.
Guard. Sige, sis. Um, from the word itself, On Guard, it's a protective blend. Guard, it's guarding you. So it's a combination of wild orange peel, clove bud, cinnamon leaf, cinnamon bark, eucalyptus leaf, and rosemary leaf essential oils. Now, before we go out, I make sure that my son, I have a 10-year-old son, and all of us in the family, we apply On Guard on soles of feet or the backbone because you're going out and be exposed to seasonal threats or environmental threats. So this oil will help support the immune system to function at its best. Okay, so how to use for outdoors? Apply on soles of feet or lower backbone before going out. Make it a habit to apply this before you go out. It will really like make a difference. And it's also awesome as a mouthwash. So if you forget your mouthwash, or in the family, we only use the oils for mouthwash as well because it's natural. Just one drop of on good oil on 1 glass of water, and then you swish and gargle. Because of its cleansing properties, it will help remove the bacteria in the mouth. All right. And On Guard also can be a sanitizing spray. I have here actually, I have here sanitizing spray, but I will share with you
Wow.
later how to mix the On Guard with other oils to sanitize and protect you at the same time. All right. And you can also use that. You can diffuse the On Guard on your car diffuser or room diffuser if you have the room diffuser, doTERRA Roam Diffuser. It's awesome for that, and you can diffuse On Guard in your car as well. So that's On Guard. Next, please. Next is the Breathe. This is a combination. Also, it's a blend. It's a combination of laurel leaf, eucalyptus leaf, peppermint plant, melaleuca or tea tree, lemon, cardamom, ravinsara, and ravinsara leaf essential oils. So these plants are amazing for respiratory support. So how to use this for outdoors? You can just rub on your chest, just 1 drop of Breathe, and you can dilute with FCO and you rub on your chest, or add to your palms and cup your hands around your nose and inhale the aroma to help minimize the effects of seasonal threats. Or you can also put it in your diffuser bracelets or necklace, just like this one. I have it. I always have this, especially when I go traveling. It's very, very handy and helpful for me to just, sniff my favorite oil like this.
Yeah, me too. I have one.
Yes, we have the same, right?
Just
Thanks,
sharing.
Paulette.
Yeah.
Thank you for Paulette for this. She gave us
Yes.
this one with has a logo of doTERRA. And you can also put it in the room diffuser, or so that you can enjoy it in your car when traveling, as it would also help someone with nausea. So if someone is not feeling better, not feeling well during the trip, this can help them to feel better. The Breathe oil. Okay, next, lemon. Next in line is lemon. This is known for its cleansing properties, so you can use this to clean or sanitize the kitchen counters, the tables, or even the dishes. That's what I do actually when I go out to the restaurant and I can see some spots on the plate. I tried asking for another plate sometimes, but I end up getting the same spots on the plate. So I add a drop of lemon on the plate and wipe it off with tissue. So even if you're far away from home, you can still also do your detox if you bring lemon oil with you. So a drop of it on 1 glass of water and you're good to go. And if you're feeling tired during the trip, diffuse lemon for a positive mood. Put it on your diffuser bracelet or put it in the room diffuser for you to enjoy the invigorating scent of lemon. Next, tea tree. Tea tree, how to use tea tree for outdoors. You can diffuse this because it also has cleansing properties. You can diffuse to help purify and freshen the air. And also this is amazing for skin irritation. So if there is skin irritations during the time when you go out, you apply a drop or two of tea tree essential oil onto the affected area. You can also combine this one for your facial cleanser and apply the skin also after shaving. Like if your partner with you is forgot his shaving cream and there's something skin irritation after shaving, so you can apply a few drops of tea tree on the skin after shaving. And also this is very good for as a deodorant. Okay, so this is just a few drops of tea tree with lavender and FCO, and that could be a nice natural deodorant without all the chemicals. So that's what I use, and it's really also tea tree has a very good scent, so you end up smelling great as well. Okay. Next is oregano. Oregano is also a very popular oil, and you can use this just 2 to 3 drops in the diffuser to help purify the air. So every time I stay on an Airbnb or hotel room, I diffuse oregano to be sure that I'm able to eliminate some nasty threats that might be present in the room. Okay, so oregano is my favorite, especially when I go for an Airbnb room or hotel room. So you can also use oregano on surface as a powerful cleansing and purifying agent. You can use oregano as well to clean and sanitize surfaces. And later on, I'll share the blend. That will be the next one, the blend that is very popular for with me and my team and in my family, because it's like an intense, heavy duty blend for sanitizing and for protecting as well. So that will be the next slide, please. The Flume Bomb. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with it, but for those who are not, this is just a blend of the Flume oil. So the Flume stands for F frankincense, L for lemon, O for oregano, O for on guard, and M for melaleuca. So this is an intense or heavy duty immune support. So whenever you feel under the weather and you need a boost, then use this blend. All of us in the family and my members, I highly recommend to use this room blend, especially before going out and be exposed to environmental threats. So how are you going to make this? It's very easy. In a 10 ml roller bottle, just add 5 to 10 drops each of the Flume, fill it up with FCO, and apply on the soles of feet or lower back before you go out. So that's the Flume Bomb. So it's really the bomb. Okay. So next is body care. So even if you go out, even if you are not at home, even if you go camping, hiking, and biking, there are oils that actually take care of you. So let's start with the king of oils, frankincense. So how do you use frankincense for outdoors? So before you go out for a long day of hiking, for a warming and soothing sensation, you can just massage it on your hands and feet. So the arms and the feet after a long day of hiking or after a long day of swimming or after a long day of trekking. Okay, it helps the muscles to calm down as well. And the scent of frankincense is so calming that it helps you calm down as well, especially if you're so tired. You can also add a few drops on the bathtub. If you have the bathtub, it's amazing. Soak yourself for 15 to 20 minutes. You add a few drops on the bathtub and then you soak yourself. You can combine this with lavender. It's amazing when you combine both the frankincense and lavender because they're both calming. So how many drops? Just add 5 drops of each on a full bathtub. Just 5 drops. And you will feel amazing after. This is a great thing to do after a long trek, on a long day, or even if you feel so tired from work, your muscles will thank you for it. But if you don't have a bathtub, you can use a pail, just one pail, and then you add 5 drops of each frankincense and lavender, and then tabo. You soak yourself with that one pail of water with the oils, and it's really it's different. You should try it one. You should try it, guys. It's really different when there is frankincense and lavender after a long day of tired day. Okay, so this can also be applied to the bottoms of feet to promote feelings of relaxation and to balance the mood before you go out. And when inhaled or diffused, frankincense promotes satisfaction, peace, relaxation, and even feelings of overall wellness to your routine. This is actually my favorite oil for meditation. And I do meditate outside, sitting on a grass, like the one at my back. That's where I sit actually. This oil is amazing for feeling grounded, if you need to feel grounded. You know, when I close my eyes to meditate, the earthy and woodsy scent of frankincense makes me feel like I'm in a beautiful, peaceful forest. I love how my mind reacts to frankincense, and the feeling of calm, peace is just so amazing. So you should try it. You should try it, guys. As you know, this was one of the oils that the three kings brought for baby Jesus, right? So I love the saying, if it's good enough for baby Jesus, it is good enough for me. So I always bring frankincense whenever I go out and travel. It's so obvious now that that's my favorite oil, my top one favorite oil for taking care of oneself, not just for physically but also mentally and emotionally. All right, next is deep blue. Deep blue is a combination of wintergreen, camphor, peppermint, ilang-ilang, helichrysum, blue tansy, blue chamomile, and osmanthus. So deep blue, we have the deep blue oil in the Philippines. The deep blue rub is not yet available, but this is just one of my favorite. If you can grab this, but it's not yet here. I am waiting for it. I hope soon it will arrive because this is my a favorite. Just a cream version of the deep blue oil, but the deep blue oil is really, really amazing for massage and for muscle pain. So how to use this? You just massage your hands and feet before and after exercise, before and after you go biking, or before or after any strenuous activity that you do. Okay. So it would help, your muscles not to cry after, because especially when you do strenuous activity and you don't warm up, so you fail to warm up, so your muscles in the end will just cry, oh my god, and you end up getting so much pain after. So the deep blue rub, it's best to deep blue oil, it's best to apply it before and after you do the strenuous activity. This is a perfect oil to help soothe and comfort exercise enthusiasts of all levels. So no matter what fitness thing that you do, you're doing yoga or you're doing Pilates or you're doing hip hop Tabata, whatever it is, deep blue oil, it helps soothe and comfort your muscles. All right. So there's also a one thing that can help, that deep blue oil helps a lot, especially with my kid. Growing can cause great discomfort and can even be the cause of restless nights for kids. So to assist your growing child during their growth spurts, combine the deep blue with a few drops of fractionated coconut oil and massage into your growing child's legs before bedtime. So this will bring a cooling and soothing feeling that will help ease the occasional discomforts that your child is feeling. This also helps a lot with my son as he's growing rapidly. My God, he's a tall boy, almost 5 feet tall at the age of 10. So imagine he's got growth spurts a lot of times. So it's really uncomfortable for him sometimes. So I always bring with us the deep blue because it helps him a lot with this issue. So when we go visit his grandma, the deep blue is there because we'll never know the pain starts there. So it's like a must have the oil for my kiddo to bring whenever we go out, just in case that he's got the growth spurt and uncomfortable issue, right? So I'm hoping that Deep Blue Rub will be available soon in the Philippines. Right now it's not yet, but hopefully soon. The Deep Blue oil is amazing. Make sure to dilute it with FCO when applied to kids, okay? Especially when you're traveling. Having these oils actually make your kids feel at home, because at home you apply it whenever they feel discomfort. So when you're outside, it would make them feel at home. Oh, I'm home. It would make them feel like they're home because you've got the oils to ease their discomfort. So that's deep blue. Next is DIGESTZEN. DIGESTZEN is well known for its ability to aid in digestion. It can soothe occasional stomach upset and maintain overall digestive health. So how to use this? It's very simple. You just rub it on the stomach before flying or before any trip, before taking a road trip, for a calming aroma, and at the same time it will help balance your digestive system. So you can also put this or take this internally when traveling or trying new foods to soothe occasional stomach upset. So I had experience I experienced the effect the amazing effectivity of this DIGESTZEN when I was in the airport in Manila, and I suddenly had LBM, so that was the time that I was able to see how effective DIGESTZEN was. And I was so amazed because in a few minutes, the liquid becomes solid, back to solid, and I'm back to being okay. And I was able to go back to go to my flight, because it's crazy if you have LBM, you know how uncomfy it is, right? So this DIGESTZEN is one of my favorite oil when I go out. It's a must to have this when I go out. All right, so next is Helichrysum. Helichrysum is best known for its restorative effects on the skin. So you can just apply it to your skin when you have scratches or cuts. And you can also combine this with the best essential oils for skin to soothe razor bumps and other irritations that are left behind after shaving. And when you are tired from the trip, you can massage at the back of the neck for rejuvenating effect. And you can always keep a bottle of helichrysum on hand when traveling, to especially if you go to sunny or warm climates in case of too much sun exposure. This is one of the oils that can help with sunburn. But Anne will also share with you later her DIY spray for sunburn. Excited
Yeah.
for that? Yeah. Okay. So that's helichrysum. Now next we have the travel essential oils, travel accessories. So it's so nice to have them around because it's so easy to bring your favorite oils. So the first one is the doTERRA keychain. Do you have it, sis? I actually don't have it right
Oh,
now.
well,
So this,
actually,
show
oh,
it, show it.
sorry. Let me check. Oh, sorry. I just left it somewhere.
Yeah, I think I had it also somewhere maybe. Okay, but anyway, you can see the picture there. The doTERRA keychain. This is like my first aid kit. When we go and meet with friends and suddenly someone is having a stomach upset and we were in the middle of the forest, especially when we go
Mhm.
camping, so they forgot to bring their meds, and so DIGESTZEN helped a lot. And when someone has a cut or a bruise, or you got lavender on your keychain, you can help. One day also, when I was on a bus to Cebu, the old woman next to me was crying for her knee
Oh.
pain,
Mhm.
and she badly needed to go to the comfort room, but she couldn't because of the pain on her knee. And so I offered and rubbed deep blue on her knee, and after a few minutes she felt fine and was able to move her legs and was able to go to the comfort room. I love bringing these little things with me. They're so little, yet they can bring miracles. They're so little, but they can make a difference when you share them. So this is one of the must-have thing when you have the oils. You can bring your favorite oils. I think there are eight. Yeah, there are eight small 2 ml vials on it. So you can choose the top 8 oils that you want to bring in one keychain. But I have like 4 of them, so I have the oils for the cuts and bruise. I have the oils for, so I separate them in each of the keychains. So that whenever we need them when we travel, it's easily and handy.
Wow.
Okay.
Nice.
And next is the Rome diffuser. I have it
Yeah.
here. It's my favorite. I also put this on my car. Bye bye chemical based car scents. I
Yes.
use this diffuser when I'm driving. This is super duper handy. You can just put it on the, you know, the cup side where you put the cups in the car. So you can just put it there. It has like a little thing here that it's easy to put. It's like the same with the cup, so you can easily put it in the cup thing beside your car. And you can just use also a power bank to make this work. So it's very simple, very handy, and you can use and bring, you can bring this anywhere and diffuse anywhere your favorite oils. So yeah, this is amazing for outdoors, for travel, and for going anywhere. Next is the diffuser bracelet. I have it here with me, and Anne also has hers.
Yeah.
So
Very
it's so
nice.
handy. It's very nice, especially when you travel or you go out. You just have to put the oil on the diffuser bracelet, and then it's so handy. You can just smell it anywhere, anytime, right? So it's nice. There are also diffuser necklaces available in the market, so you can find some and have it with you for handy purposes, right?
Yes, that's correct.
So, how do you start your day? Before I turn over to Anne, I would like to share how I start my day. Next slide, please. So, guys, always start your day by being grateful. Okay, these are the oils that help me go through my busy day, and I'm sure some of you are already going back to work. So before you go to work, you can, bring some of these oils or put these oils in your diffuser. So you have, these are my favorite morning oils: the peppermint, wild orange, jasmine, Roman chamomile balance, and frankincense. So the and wild orange, I love putting them on my tea and to smell a few drops of them when I wake up to totally wake up my senses and get energized. Because, sometimes when we wake up, we're so groggy, I'm still sleepy, but peppermint and wild orange actually wake up my senses in just one drop. Wake up, brain, wake up, wake up, wake up every every organ of my body. And then I started to get energized. So that's why I love this minty and citrus oils, and peppermint and wild orange are my two favorites for that. And in the morning, I love diffusing in my living room the floral oils before I go out. I love to diffuse this. Excuse me, doggies. Sorry, my doggies are here. Shoo, shoo.
Their
So
part.
yeah, they want to tell about the oils. Anyways, I love diffusing in my living room the floral oils, and my fave are jasmine and Roman chamomile. They are amazing to start your day before you go out. Imagine having these flowers in your living room, and it actually makes me feel like a princess because the jasmine smells like I can picture the princess Egypt, Egyptian princess, and also the Roman chamomile is so lovely in the scent. So it makes me feel like I'm a princess in the early morning. So that's
Yeah.
why I diffuse these floral oils in the morning before I go out. So it makes me feel really good. And also, I put this in my pulse points when I go out. So I wear these two as my perfume. So I smell great. I feel like a princess, and I smell great at the same time.
Wow.
So sometimes I also opt for woodsy scent. So
Mm.
balance and frankincense have this grounding effect. So when I feel like I want to balance and ground myself, so I actually opt for balance or frankincense oils. So I think that's it. I'm gonna give the floor now to Anne, and she will
Oh,
share with you the oils that are when you go out under the sun, and the oils that are so much important for to repel and shoo away bugs. That's important when you go, especially when you go camping, right? It's very important to know. So,
yes.
Anne, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much, Sis Leia. Okay, thank you for sharing your essential oils to start your day. Okay, so for me, okay, my essential oil before starting my day, peppermint, balance, and copaiba. Copaiba, why? Because this is a big day. So I
Right.
use this one, yeah. So I use it on the pulse points, at the soles of my feet. So there, and also the balance. It's very nice, and the
Yeah.
scent, yeah. So there. Okay, so what I miss most is traveling. So I'm going to talk about going out in the sun. So for all our viewers, they have already the oils for combating seasonal threats and also for the body care. So now we are going to discuss about the essential oils when you're going out in the sun. Okay, so for those who doesn't know me, I really travel most of the time when it's my rest days. Before I became a mom, so I usually go yeah, so I usually go hiking, camping, and as I love and sunny, breezy ambience. So there, I want
Yes.
to breathe fresh air every rest day. So there, and also I'm into working out like swimming, free
Mm,
diving. So and also participating in fun run activities, usually cardio activities. So there.
nice.
So there. So I also love visiting places I've never been before. So in short, I go out a lot. But right now, since we have a limited places to go to, I usually go to the little garden. So who else in this
Yeah.
world who isn't a plantita, right? Okay, I will discuss more
Yeah.
about that. There's also essential oils for plants. Okay, so next slide, please. Let's go to the next one. Okay, so I will discuss now about the peppermint. So this one. So It is usually aromatically to promote the feeling of energy. So what I'm feeling right now is I'm energized because I have this in my diffuser, and also I use this one to put on the wrist, on the pulse points as well. Okay, so this is an energizing oil, and if you need to stay alert, use the peppermint. So if you or someone you know has trouble staying awake during the day and would like a natural method to feel alert, peppermint oil used topically or aromatically can help. Okay, so because of the invigorating and cooling effects that pure peppermint oil produces when it comes in contact with the skin, peppermint is an ideal oil for staying attentive. And also, you can also rub it in your temples or in the fingertips. Okay, so the invigorating aroma of the peppermint oil will help you give the natural sense of alertness you desire when you need it most. Okay, and also I use that one when we do classes outside before. I give it to all my attendees so that they will become focused and alert. So to our essential oil class. Okay, so you can also, it's also amazing for massage. And you can also put it in a roller bottle and you can apply it directly to your skin when you need to cool down most. Okay, so you can also add a few drops to a spray bottle with water for an overall cool down. So when it's summertime, I usually use this. So you're gonna spray it in front of your face, and it's very, very relaxing as well. And you can also use that one for your drink. Okay, so being outside in the sun can be a great way to uplift your mood, but sometimes too much exposure can quickly end your fun. So try this. So you can use the after sun soothing spray to maintain healthy looking skin. Okay, so the soothing components found in the peppermint oil make it a desirable oil for massages. So you can also experiment that in your massage oils blend. Okay. And how about you, sis? Did you also use peppermint oil for your massage?
I love peppermint because
Oh,
it
that's
has
great.
the cooling and soothing effect on the skin. So it makes you feel so good after putting it.
Yes, that's great. Okay, so there. And also, we can also use the peppermint for our refreshing drink as well. So when the summer heat seems to overwhelm you, add one drop of this peppermint oil with a cut fruit like strawberries or limes for a deliciously infused water. And you can also, this oil also makes a healthy addition to any drink. So not only that. Okay, so the main chemical component in this peppermint oil, so just good to know information, is menthol. So menthol um, contains energizing properties that contribute to the overall energizing effect of the peppermint oil. So menthol is known to soothe and the smooth muscle that lines the colon, so at the backbone. So there. Okay, that's about the peppermint. So next slide, please. Okay, so this is lavender. Okay, this is my favorite when we need to calm and relax. So there, you can
Yes.
apply, yes, you can also apply this one to soothe the skin irritations. And you can also apply it topically or diffuse it to promote relaxation and feeling of ease. So there. So when you are trying to soothe skin irritation or merely nourish delicate skin, there are many uses of the lavender oil for the skin. So you can use it for skincare products, at home skincare DIYs, and simple topical application. Okay. You can also freshen your linen, closet, mattress, car, or the air by combining lavender with water in a spray bottle. And it also works well if you're in the outside and you're going to have an overnight sleep with your friends and you are trying to take a nap. So you can just spray it in the mattress or in the linen so you can sleep well. Okay, and also this is an excellent after sun oil when you've spent all day on the waves. So if you're going to the beach, then you got sunburned, you can apply it on your skin. So use this lavender to soothe your skin. It can be combined with peppermint and in this after sun spray for the greatest benefit to your skin. So in addition to its calming aromatic properties, lavender oil can also help ease the feeling of tension when used internally. Okay, So there, you can also diffuse this lavender if you want to feel relaxed. Okay, sun exposure is good to our body. So since if it's going to be too much, it can cause skin irritations. So how about you, sis? Have you got some sunburn before when you go out?
Oh, yes.
I see. Okay, so did you
Es-
also use this?
Yes, I especially, yes, for sunburn, yeah, especially that I love the beach. So this
Yes.
really helps calm. You can feel the calm, like it, because it's the burn of it, it's kind of like painful, but after you put the lavender, it's actually
Mm-hmm.
um calming down the pain part of the
Yes.
sunburn. And that's what I love about using lavender. And also I
Yeah.
use lavender for bug bites because the mosquitoes love me, and some insect loves me. They really like to bite me, so lavender is
Yeah.
amazing for that as well.
Yes. All right. Thank you for sharing that. In addition, also to that, when my baby got an insect bite, I also use this one, and it's very effective. So I mean, so this bug bites definitely be removed in about 1 to 2 days after applying the lavender oil. Okay. So next slide, please. We're going to share about the spray. Yes. So there you go. After sun spray, so you just have to get this 250 ml spray bottle. Make sure it's a glass. And then you can use aloe vera juice, 1/4 cup of doTERRA fractionated coconut oil, 1 teaspoon of vitamin E oil, or just leave it, or you can just use these essential oils, 8 drops of lavender oil, melaleuca oil, and peppermint oil. So you can combine all this in that 250 ml glass, and then shake it, and then you can definitely use that one as the sun spray. Okay, thank you. So for the next slide, please. All right. So of course, so what we need to watch out when going out and doing outdoor activities is bugs, insects, pests. So like that. When example, you're doing you're going in a camping activity. Okay. So next slide, please. All right, so this arborvitae. So this arborvitae essential oil has the ability to inspire feelings of peace and calm. So if you're looking for a great way to unwind after a long day, so you can place a few drops of arborvitae oil into a diffuser, or rub a drop of this onto your wrist, okay, to produce a sense of peace and calm. So you can also use this arborvitae when you're doing yoga or Pilates. Okay, so you can also protect both yourself, your home, and your garden with this arborvitae. So it repels bugs, and you can also, so this great thing here is it can also repel insects. So create your own musky outdoor cologne. Also, you can do that with arborvitae essential oil. So arborvitae's oil's aroma is woody and warm when combined with cedar wood and frankincense. And also it provides an invigorating aroma, perfect for a fresh cologne scent. So using these oils together will create a great cologne for any occasion and will produce a fragrance that uplifts and relaxes the senses. So there, you can eliminate your synthetic colognes and just freshen with arborvitae and the other essential oils. Okay, and also this arborvitae, it purifies the air of any unwanted odor, and just by diffusing a few drops of it. Okay, and so putting a few drops directly on your skin can go a long way in protecting you from the creepy crawlies. You can also add it directly to mulch or soil as in your garden. Okay, so next slide, please. Let's go to the next oil. Think, okay, peppermint. Okay, all right, so lemongrass. All right, so this, how to use the lemongrass. You can also rub it in your skin before hitting the trail to naturally repel insects, okay? So diffuse to keep away mosquitoes and bugs, and you can also make an insect repellent spray combined with peppermint. So that's a great use of the lemongrass. So I would like to provide you some information, good to know information about this lemongrass. So the aldehydes, that what we call, or this content or the organic compound of this is lemongrass essential oil, makes lemongrass useful for naturally repelling insects. So you can just diffuse the lemongrass or use it topically to keep help bugs away. So there. So the soothing properties of lemongrass also makes it helpful for the body after physical activity. So you can also consider applying it after applying this lemongrass. You can feel the muscle to be relaxed, and you can also dilute this lemongrass and apply it after a long run for a refreshing feeling. So there. So no matter kind of workout you choose, maybe it's trail running, hiking, camping, or biking. So this lemongrass essential oil can help soothe the body after exertion during physical activity. All right. So there, next slide, please. All right, this is Purify. This is an oil blend from doTERRA. It has the ingredients lemon peel, lime peel, Siberian fir needle, Austrian fir needle, pine needle, citronella grass, melaleuca leaf, cilantro herb. So there, this is an exclusive combination of essential oils that purify and eradicate odors in a natural and safest way. So how to use it for outdoors. So you can see there, you can diffuse it to freshen the air, and also freshen smaller rooms by placing a few drops of Purify cleansing blend on a cotton ball and putting it into the air vent. We also use that one here in the house. So when I usually clean the floor, I put a drop of it in the water, and our tiles smells clean and fresh. Okay, and also you can add 5 drops to a small spray of bottle with water and use to wipe down countertops. I also use that one to clean the countertops, the oven, like that. And you can also apply Purify directly to the bug bites to soothe away irritation. So it's also best for skin irritations and insect bites, mosquito bites. All right, and also a few drops to rinse cycle when doing laundry to eliminate odor. So right now, since we are in a rainy season, most of us doesn't have the chance to put the laundry to hang outside and to expose it into the sunlight directly. So the smell is not good. So you can also try putting a drop of it in the laundry, so you can also smell that after doing it. So you can have a fresh scent of your clothes. So there. Okay. And next slide, please. Okay, so this Terra Shield, we also use this one to repel insects. So it acts as an effective natural barrier from the pest. Okay, so you can also use it, you can also apply it to your babies. So it's very safe. So it's most commonly known for its ability to act as a natural and effective barrier. And these protecting effects are a result of cedar wood, arbor vitae, and catnip plant essential oils, which contain natural repellent properties. So if you're looking for a natural barrier for yourself or your loved ones, so you can choose this Terra Shield. It's the perfect essential blend to use. Okay, so because the Terra Shield essential oil blends make up of essential oils from plants, it's natural and safe to use. And so you can also put away toxic outdoor sprays, liquids, or lotions, and try something a little more organic with the doTERRA essential oils. Okay, I also use this for my baby. So my baby loves outdoors a lot because, during these times, she only used to play in the room. So when she go out, I make sure that I apply this Terra Shield. Okay, so you can also, to help your kids get the most their summer vacation, make sure they are thoroughly protected and prepare for outdoor adventures by applying the Terra Shield essential oil blend topically. For best results, you can also apply Terra Shield to your child's arms, legs, and also make sure to get your arms and legs too. Of course, we need to be protected when going outside from those insect bites. Okay, so you can see there how to use this. So you can spray or apply the oil to the skin. So you can see also the ingredients of the Terra Shield. So ilang-ilang flower, Nootka wood, cedar wood, catnip, lemon, eucalyptus, lychee fruit, arborvitae wood, essential oils, and vanilla bean absolutes in a base of fractionated coconut oil and tarmano seed oil. Okay, so next slide, please. All right, so this geranium, okay, it's a great essential oil for keeping the most annoying of bugs away. So how to use this? By using a little bit of it, horseflies will stay away and drops on your wrists and around your socks and will prevent ticks from sticking. So geranium oil comes in handy, okay, when unwanted insects wander into your house. So not only outdoors, but you can also use it inside your house. Because of this chemical components found in the geranium oil, it can be useful for naturally repelling insects. So drop of it in a cotton and place it in corners around your house. And you can also use it in your garden, wear geranium oil to keep the insects away. So you can use that for protection. And one of the good to know information. So one of the primary constituents or component of this geranium oil is the citronellol. And this citronellol is a monoterpene alcohol that highly contributes to geranium oil's ability to repel insects. And by the way, citronellol is a chemical constituent also found in citronella plants. So they also have the same. And okay, that's all for geranium. And next slide, please. Okay, so I will share to you this OWIE spray. Why OWIE spray? This is an informal term of children, usually minor injury. If they have a minor injury, they term it as OWIE or itchy, and it was used by children. So it was termed as OWIE spray. So the content of it, 15 drops of each essential oils that you can see there, the frankincense, lavender, and tea tree or melaleuca. And you can also add 2 ounce glass spray bottle and fill it with fractionated coconut oil. So this OWIE spray is an easy and effective way to soothe skin irritations. So example for this, melaleuca or the tea tree cleanses and rejuvenates, while the lavender helps skin recover quickly. And frankincense, is optional, but smells fantastic and also provides tremendous soothing properties. All right, so that's all for the OWIE spray. Next slide, please. We'll show you some recipe. Okay, so as you can see there, we are going to share some recipes that can help you do your DIY products when going out in the sun. So for you to eliminate toxic products. Okay, so bumps and bruises cream. So 8 drops of lavender, 8 drops of helichrysum, and 2 ounces of the carrier oil or the fractionated coconut oil. Blend them together and apply to the bruise and couple of times during the day. Okay, next is the natural sunscreen. So 5 drops of lavender, 5 drops also of helichrysum, and also 1 ounce of coconut carrier oil, and mix the oils together and apply it when spending time in the sun. And for the next is the sunburn lotion. So 20 drops of lavender, 2 teaspoons of carrier oil, 2 tablespoons of aloe vera gel, and apply generously to the affected areas. Mostly aloe vera gel is from plants. You can just scrape off the gel part of it, and you can blend it and mix it in that sunburn lotion. Okay, and for the deodorant, actually we do have that. 1 drop of tea tree, lavender, and you can also put it in a roller bottle and put it on your armpit with the fractionated coconut oil. Okay, so that's all for our sharing for today. Anything that you can add, Sis Leia?
You've said it all, sis.
Thanks.
You've shared the amazing things. Thank you for that.
Okay.
So
All
yeah, we are happy
me-
to share
Yeah.
those
Yeah.
oils.
Yeah, thank you so much, Ms. Leia and Ms. Anne. So now we are
Welcome.
open for question and answer. You can type your questions to our Q&A box or to our chat box, and also to our live viewers in FB page. You can type your questions through comment box below.
Yes, we're open for questions and suggestions too.
Yeah, and suggestions.
Yeah.
Actually, there's a lot of viewers sharing their
Wow.
experiences in our social
Ah,
media page. And also, they said that it's an awesome ingredients, DIY.
Oh, thank you.
thank you. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
let's see our chat box. Okay. Type in your question, guys. We still have 5 minutes to answer
5 minutes.
questions.
Okay.
Okay, I
Oh,
guess. Oh,
ingredients.
thank you so much, Julia. Okay, I think Julia has a question, but I think this is from other use of the oil. What is the best for acne?
Ah.
That's your
Okay,
favorite
I'll share, I'll share. Based on experience. The best for acne for me, I use the Melaleuca or tea tree oil. And sometimes I combine the with turmeric if you have turmeric, but we don't have turmeric here yet. So tea tree oil or Melaleuca is awesome for that. You can neatly apply it to the pimple, and you'll see after 24 hours it actually dries up. But I have a technique also of using, I have lots of aloe vera in my home at the backyard. So I also pick, scrape aloe vera gel, and I mix it with the tea tree and I applied it. But before applying it, I apply first an ice cube in order for the pimple to like, to make it cool. And so after applying the ice cube, I mix the tea tree oil with the aloe vera gel and I put it there for 15 to 20 minutes. And you will see the next day, the acne, the pimple is already dried up immediately within 24 hours.
Right.
Great. Okay, let's see to our comment box on our Facebook page. Okay, there's a lot of sharing on our Facebook page.
Questions.
Nice.
Thank
Okay.
you. I think I can see here one question.
Mhm.
It says here in our Facebook page, she has a question about hypoallergenic person, if our oils are good to use. So what I can say about that is you can test the oils first on your hands and before
Right.
applying to your body, because the reason for that is our body has different biochemistry, and our body is different in particular oil. It has a different reaction, by the way, for every oil. So I would suggest test it first on your hand and before applying it. So there. How about you, sis?
Yeah, that's really amazing advice because every person is different. Like, for example, for me, I can apply neatly frankincense and lavender on my face without any problem. I don't have any problem with it. But some of my members, they dilute it with FCO before applying it because they found it a little bit strong, but it works for them. So that's a very good advice that you must test it on your hand first and then find whatever suits you. But most of our oil are really friendly to the fit to the skin, and it's really amazing to have them because you'll end up getting great skin and youthful glow.
Yes, that's correct.
Yes, okay. So from our FB page, comment from Lizelle Bell.
Yes.
Okay. What oil blends can I apply to wound caused by scratching? Because you know that if you're out in outdoor, you are prone to scratches, right? So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
she's asking what oils for the wound
Oil
scratch.
blends.
Yeah, oil.
Okay, so I will answer this. So what we usually do, because my partner also is prone to wounds, I use tea tree. I also use frankincense and lavender with fractionated coconut oil. So that's our blend. You can just put 2 drops of each in a small roller bottle, like 5 ml, and with FCO, and apply it topically to the skin. So there. How about you, sis?
Yeah, I also have my own blend, lavender, frankincense, and helichrysum, and myrrh. So those four: lavender, helichrysum, frankincense, and myrrh. Just 2 drops each in 5 ml bottle, and then put up FCO. So that's usually the one I bring. I don't have it here. The one I bring when I go to waterfalls, or when I go trekking, because especially my kid is, the kids are prone to scratches and wounds. So that's something that it's a must for me to have. But even if you just have lavender works awesome for it. But if you have those other oils, like what I mentioned, the frankincense, the myrrh, and helichrysum, then it's way much better. But lavender is
Yes,
also amazing for scratches and wounds.
that's right.
Yes, okay, for another one from our Facebook page, from Sherry Bederio.
Yes.
Is
Hi, Sherry.
lavender good to use for scuba diving?
Scuba diving. Okay, before I usually go to swimming or free diving, I use the breathe oil. So that's my go-to oils when going underwater. How about you, sis?
I'm not so much into underwater.
I see. Okay,
So
lavender is
yeah.
also good, but it has a calming effect. I prefer breathe oil. It will definitely help you for your respiratory system.
Mm.
Okay, so there.
Okay, is there any other questions from our chat box here in Zoom and to our Facebook page?
I think we have in the chat box.
There is in the chat box, do you have advice for sunburn?
Yes.
So yeah, we have given the after sun spray and the sunburn blend, right?
Yes.
But for me, if you only have lavender, it also works great. And Anne mentioned about putting or mixing it with aloe vera gel and
Yes.
blend it. So and
Mhm.
you blend the aloe vera gel, and then you put lavender, and then you apply generously to the affected area. But if you also have helichrysum and frankincense, you mix all together, frankincense, helichrysum, and lavender, and it will be awesome for sunburn as well.
That's correct.
Okay, great. And also
You're
they can
welcome.
watch it over to our Facebook page.
Yes.
Okay.
That's right. More of the Terra oils
Any
in
other
our
questions?
page. Wala na.
Okay, so I guess we're done.
Yay!
Yay.
Thank you so much to all our viewers.
Thank you so much, Ms.
Thank you,
Leia.
Thank
everyone.
you, everyone.
Thank you,
Again, thank you so
AA.
much. Thank you so much, Ms. Leia and
Thank
Ms.
you,
Anne, for the
AA.
great training. Actually,
Welcome. Till
I
next
got a lot of
time.
new ones. I got a lot of new ones. So now, thank you so much again, everyone, for joining us this afternoon. And also, I would like to invite everyone on our leadership training on Thursday, July 30, with Blue Diamond leaders Evan Esguerra and Melissa Esguerra. And also, on Saturday, adopted training. I know that everyone is looking or is still doing their registrations on our adopted training. Again, few slots
Yes.
left, guys, few slots left. And
Mm.
of course, HHF event or our Healing Hands Foundation event, our 10th year anniversary on August 14. And lastly, the Leaders Day on August 15, right after the event of our 10th year anniversary in HHF. Again, thank you so much, Miss Leia and Miss Anne, for that training. I hope that we can see you again, both on our next month trainings. And of course, thank you so much to our viewers in our FB page and here in Zoom. Again, thank you so much, everyone, and have a great afternoon. Thank you so much. Bye.